All right, we are continuing our Commitment 2025 coverage. Lots of developments here tonight. Moments ago, we heard Helena Moreno declare victory in the mayor's race.
That's right. Let's go to that headquarters in the watch party right now. Daryl Forges is live covering that campaign for us. Daryl?
Yes, yeah, guys, as of right now, she's right here with us right now, the mayor-elect of the city of New Orleans, Helena Moreno. First of all, this is your first interview, I understand, since you became mayor, correct?
Yes.
So kind of tell me, describe your feelings right now.
Look, Daryl, I'm really just getting ready to get to work. Like, that's where I'm at right now. I've been so focused in on this campaign, but always having an eye on just what I need to be thinking about and doing for the city. So I'm just excited to now be able to have an additional month to work on transition, to work with this particular city council to start figuring out the budget, and like, let's get going. Let's get to work. The people of New Orleans can't wait anymore.
Kind of talk about what you're going to be faced with next year. I mean, you talked about earlier about a lot of folks leaving New Orleans and other things like that. You're going to have a city council with folks like George Russo, Leslie Harris still there, but also some newcomers like Matthew Willard. What are you going to do to try to bridge a gap and work together with the council where some folks believe that was kind of lacking in the previous administration?
I'm really excited to work with our new city council and figuring out exactly what are their priorities in their districts, and then finding a way for them to be able to accomplish those things, because ultimately when they're able to accomplish good things in their district, it's good for their districts, it's good for the council member, but it's also good for the city of New Orleans. So that's going to be my plan.
I know it's been a whirlwind for you right now, but have you felt the weight of the fact that you're going to be the next mayor come January? Have you felt that weight at all? If so, tell me what you're feeling right now.
I actually felt the weight of that when I made the final decision to run for mayor. I felt it. But then all the way along the campaign trail, you know what I felt, Daryl? Actually, the people of New Orleans lifting me up. And so that's what I feel. I feel their support. Obviously, you saw what happened tonight, and they're just ready for a new direction. And I'm going to work every single day to chip away at the pervasive problems that we've had here in New Orleans.
And finally, Mayor-elect, you actually talked about address, your other opponents that you talked to as well. Talk about what's the message you have for people who didn't vote for you in this election, but they have to come together to support you in making the city thrive. What's the message to people who did not vote for you?
Ultimately, I'm mayor for the entire city of New Orleans, including those who did not support me. So I'll work every single day to try to gain their support and earn their trust, and ultimately, of course, deliver good city services for them.
Mayor-elect Helena Moreno, congratulations. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So guys, there you have it right there. The mayor-elect talking about what she wants to do moving forward as she makes her media rounds. But we're the first ones to speak with her as the mayor-elect for the city of New Orleans. She talked about what she wants to do for the city moving forward and what she wants to do to make sure everyone has the right to life here and make sure everyone's taken care of in the city of New Orleans. So a lot of things, a lot of plans she has. She told her supporters earlier, yes, it is an exciting time for us, but tomorrow is when the real work begins. Gina, Sulla, back to you.